Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite topic, belly fat. Specifically, how to get rid of it. We all know that feeling of wanting to wear our favorite pair of jeans, but feeling like we just can't quite button them up. Or that little bit of extra padding around the middle that we just can't seem to shift, no matter how hard we try. Well, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. I've got your back and your abs with my top 10 exercises to help you shrink belly fat fast. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. Our first exercise is the burpee. I know, the dreaded burpee. But trust me on this one. Burpees are a full-body exercise that is super effective at burning calories and blasting fat, especially around your belly. To do a burpee, start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart. Squat down and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Then kick your feet back so that you're in a plank position. Do a push-up, then jump your feet back up to your hands. Finally, jump up explosively, reaching your hands overhead. And that's 1 rep. Remember to keep your core engaged throughout the entire exercise and try to land softly when you jump. We're going to start with 3 sets of 10 reps. If you're new to burpees, start with fewer reps and sets, and gradually increase the number as you get stronger. And remember, form over speed. It's better to do fewer reps with good form than to rush through the exercise and risk getting injured. Let's go! Next up, mountain climbers. This exercise is amazing for working your entire core, including those hard-to-reach lower abs. It's also a great cardio workout. To do a mountain climber, start in a high plank position with your hands shoulder-width apart and your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Now, here's where the climbing comes in. Bring one knee towards your chest, then quickly switch legs, bringing the other knee towards your chest. Keep your core engaged and your back flat throughout the exercise. Imagine you're running in place, but with your hands on the ground. This is a great exercise to really feel the burn in your abs. We'll aim for 3 sets of 30 seconds with a 15-second rest between each set. Remember to focus on quality over quantity. If you start to feel any pain in your wrists, try doing the exercise with your forearms resting on the ground instead. Now let's move on to everyone's favorite crunches. But not just any crunches, we're doing bicycle crunches. This variation is amazing for targeting your obliques, those muscles on the sides of your stomach that give you that defined, sculpted look. Don't worry, you won't need an actual bicycle for this one. To do a bicycle crunch, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands behind your head, supporting your neck, but don't pull on your head. Now, lift your shoulders off the ground and twist your torso to bring your right elbow towards your left knee. At the same time, extend your right leg straight out. Then, switch sides, bringing your left elbow towards your right knee and extending your left leg. Remember to keep your core engaged and your movements controlled throughout the exercise. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps on each side. Focus on squeezing your abs as you twist and reach with your elbows. And don't forget to breathe. Next up is the plank, a classic exercise that is essential for building core strength and stability. Don't underestimate the power of a good plank. It may look easy, but holding that position works wonders for your entire body. To do a plank, start in a push-up position, with your forearms resting on the ground, elbows aligned below your shoulders, and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Make sure your core is engaged and your back is flat. Now hold this position for as long as you can. Aim for at least 30 seconds, gradually increasing the time as you get stronger. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to hold a perfect plank for a shorter amount of time than to try to hold it for longer with bad form. If you're new to planks, start by holding the position for shorter intervals, like 15 or 20 seconds, and gradually increase the time as you build strength. Let's spice things up with Russian twists. This exercise is fantastic for working your obliques and improving your rotational strength. To do a Russian twist, sit on the floor with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground. Lean back slightly so that you feel your abs engage, and clasp your hands together in front of your chest. Now, twist your torso from side to side, bringing your hands towards the floor on each side. You can make this exercise more challenging by holding a weight or a medicine ball in your hands. We're going to do 3 sets of 20 reps, 10 twists on each side. Remember to keep your core engaged and your back straight throughout the exercise. And don't be afraid to add a little momentum to your twists, but make sure you're controlling the movement with your core, not just swinging your arms. Next up, we have leg raises. This exercise is amazing for working your lower abs. And the best part is, you can do it anywhere, anytime, without any equipment. To do a leg raise, lie flat on your back with your legs extended and your arms by your sides. Engage your core and slowly raise your legs up towards the ceiling, keeping them straight. Once your legs are perpendicular to the floor, slowly lower them back down. Remember to keep your core engaged and your back pressed against the floor throughout the exercise. Avoid arching your back or swinging your legs. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps. If you find it difficult to keep your legs straight, you can modify the exercise by bending your knees slightly. Now get ready for flutter kicks. This exercise is a killer for your lower abs and it also gets your heart rate up, making it a great addition to any belly fat burning workout. To do flutter kicks, lie flat on your back with your legs extended and your arms by your sides. Engage your core and lift your legs off the ground slightly. Now start kicking your legs up and down in a small, rapid motion, as if you're swimming. Remember to keep your core engaged and your back pressed against the floor throughout the exercise. Avoid arching your back or lifting your legs too high. We're going to do 3 sets of 30 seconds, with a 15-second rest between each set. Focus on keeping your movements controlled and your core engaged throughout the exercise. Let's work those obliques even more with side planks. This exercise is amazing for strengthening your core and improving your balance. Plus, it makes you feel like a superhero. To do a side plank, start by lying on your side with your legs extended and your feet stacked on top of each other. Prop yourself up onto your forearm, making sure your elbow is directly below your shoulder. Now, lift your hips off the ground so that your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels. Hold this position for as long as you can, aiming for at least 30 seconds on each side. Remember to keep your core engaged and your body in alignment throughout the exercise. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lift your top leg up towards the ceiling or do hip dips by lowering your hips towards the ground and then raising them back up. We're almost there. Let's keep those abs burning with reverse crunches. This exercise is another great variation for targeting your lower abs and building core strength. To do a reverse crunch, lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands behind your head, supporting your neck. Now, instead of lifting your upper body off the ground like you do in a regular crunch, you're going to lift your lower body. Engage your core and bring your knees towards your chest, lifting your hips off the ground. Slowly lower your hips back down to the starting position. Remember to keep your core engaged throughout the exercise and avoid using momentum to swing your legs. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps. Focus on squeezing your abs as you bring your knees towards your chest. And for our final exercise, we're going to finish strong with some height sprints. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and it's an incredibly effective way to burn calories and boost your metabolism. For this exercise, you can use a treadmill, go outside, or even just sprint in place. The key is to alternate between short bursts of intense effort and brief periods of rest. We're going to do 10 rounds of 30 seconds of sprinting, followed by 30 seconds of rest. Remember to pace yourself and listen to your body. If you need to take a longer break between sprints, that's totally fine. And that's it. You made it. Give yourself a high five for completing this amazing belly fat blasting workout. Great work, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to shrinking belly fat. Make sure to incorporate these exercises into your workout routine at least 3 to 4 times a week for best results. And don't forget to eat a healthy diet and stay hydrated. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more fitness tips and workouts. See you next time.